They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, already running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Chandler Jones so quick. He was the one that got in to stop that one before it got started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the counter, Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. On the move to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
What now?
The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's got room. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw, it's Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
Carr going to throw. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now is Carr. On the slant, connects with Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. From midfield, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He hits Adams, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Carr throwing on second down. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Here's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on third down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down